ready? There you go. That's a really nice card.
Oh.
In the position of environment.
Oh.
This is a really good Sag card.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it's the card of victory.
It comes up.
Going public. Yeah, we haven't had this card come up in a really long time.
In a really, for anyone.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's Sag, so that's your sign
Right.
too.
This is going public.
Yeah.
You're doing something in front of an audience of some sort, whether that be small or immense.
Yeah.
It's media. It's or giving some sort of public proclamation of some sort, speech. You're appreciated in either your neighborhood or in your world as a person who is a leader, is successful, and you have a lot of followers, people who come after you and want to learn from you or in some way experience your success.
Right.
And
You're seen as a leader.
you're seen as a leader.
Which is really nice. And whenever I see this card, I always think of going public, like with stocks or a company or
Going public with a company.
or going public with a persona or a brand or it's kind of like a coming out.
Yeah, that's right. Coming out. Finally, maybe you've been working on a project or an art work of some kind, or just a business.
Right.
And now you're bringing it out. You're ready to show it.
Show it the success of
Show
it. Because
the
it's
success.
really about
Yes, because
success.
you're already successful with it.
Right.
But
And so
this
now
is
you're
being acknowledged for that.
Right.
Publicly.
right, where others are actually acknowledging you.
Right.
And
right.
that's the key.
And there's a laurel
Mm-hmm.
wreath. So this is again symbolic of your victory. You feel as if someone is congratulating.
It is. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, really cool.
And
After
that's
last
interesting.
month,
After last month, the sun.
running down the street naked in your cowboy boots.
Well, who knew that would lead to this?
Yeah.
Obviously, you
Yeah.
just found publicly
But I
walking
think-
down the street naked.
But I think what it means is, yes, but I think it means the eccentricity has paid off.
Yes.
Because that was a card of, eccentricity.
Would you think?
Well, I kind of do, because to me, the Queen of Wands is already sort of the bad girl queen, so you
Right.
turn her around, and she's just doing
She's
whatever she
outlandish.
wants.
Yeah, she does what she wants.
Yeah.
And she brooks no disagreement. She simply says, no, if you don't want me to do that, well, that's just too bad. I'm going to do it anyway.
She does what she wants.
She just says, I'll do it.
In every area of her life.
Exactly.
Work, home, lovers, everything.
And it
Go
upset
Sag.
the family, and it upset
Yeah,
her
but it
lover.
worked.
But it worked.
Yeah, whatever it was. I mean, wait.
I can't wait. I like to see it myself before I show everyone.
I know.
It's some sort of
Stop it.
privilege. It's a privilege. Here you go.
All right, what do we have, Ava?
We have the King of Pentacles upright as your challenge. Well, someone in your midst, a practical man, a down-to-earth man, a man who...
I just had to stroke my hair. I'm a Sag rising. I like this meeting.
Someone in your midst will
Challenge you.
will challenge you. Yeah, definitely. And the King of Pentacles is someone who is he's a businessman.
He's not stingy, but almost.
Well,
He
he's
can
pragmatic.
be, especially if you're the Queen of Wands reversed, you can see him
They're not completely compatible.
as stingy.
Yes, but he may be giving you some very practical advice,
Yeah, he might be.
and but
He's a challenge.
he might burst your bubble a little bit, bring you down to earth a little bit, because you've been flying high lately.
Yeah, flying high.
You've been you're flying high.
Yes.
And so this grounds you.
Yeah.
And so he says, now keep your feet on the ground. This is what you have to do.
He's a bit of a killjoy, to tell you the truth.
Yes, he's a bit of a killjoy.
Because you're feeling joy and he's going to kill it. Your challenge.
That's your challenge. Or
It's not a bad
or your challenge is for you to take your success and put it into a practical structure,
right.
and to lead with gravity and with authority.
That's true.
Because that's what that is.
It is a leadership card.
It's a leadership card,
Right.
and to manage your success, obviously, in a manner that is always has some sort of system, has some sort of process within that is very practical.
This is our King of Pentacles, and we were just saying that I have not seen the Lego movie, but he reminds me of the man who liked Legos.
Yes, when he was a kid, he's a builder, works with his hands. He loves the dirt.
He likes to build
He
structures.
likes structures. He's solid.
Yeah, right.
He's a construction man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's the guy who goes out and rebuilds things after
Yes.
they fall down. And,
He's the least likely to want a tarot reading.
Yeah, like the Queen of Wands, he may have to come in and reconstruct some of the things that she's destroyed.
Well,
He created a couple of wild parties maybe, and he does the cleanup.
He's the builder of her world, of her dream.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's go on then. I think we know who this is now.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And then in the unexpected, how interesting.
We keep getting this card for Sag. We had this card 2 months ago in the overall environment.
Oh,
It's the Eight of Swords.
Eight of Swords upright.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes.
Identifying with your captors and not the people who really actually want to save you.
Well, that's it. Look at the juxtaposition of these cards, the Six of Wands
Right.
and the Eight of Swords. I mean, it couldn't be more different.
So it's like mind control.
Well, what could it be? Well, it seems to me that what happens here is that there's some sort of issue that comes up, an idea that comes up that makes you feel entrapped by, you have the illusion that you can't get out of a certain sequence. You see how these swords surround her? It's as if these illusions have surrounded you, and the joy and the success that you've achieved, that you've incorporated into your life, is met by your challenge, which is the King of Pentacles. And then immediately after that we have the unexpected. And what is that? It must be that something from the outside comes in.
It's old stuff.
It's old stuff.
Because if you look at last month, we had this inverted people.
Right.
We have the Knight of Cups inverted, and we have the Ten of Pentacles inverted.
Right.
So it looks as if there's some sort of overreaction
Right.
to this sense of your network disapproving
Yes.
of something that you're doing.
And so people are presenting all these negative ideas. You can't. This is the can't card.
Right.
I can't move. I can't do this. I can't do that. So
Right.
you're more or less being surrounded by those ideas that have been implanted in your psyche, that have given you now the feeling of, okay, well, I'm trapped.
Right, but it comes up unexpectedly.
But it comes
So
up
you thought you were
unexpectedly.
done with that.
Yes, but some
You
issue.
thought you were done with that, but you're still dealing with it.
I want to see what comes at the end.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Wow.
Yes.
You get the Chariot upright, which is really good because
Wow.
that means you're going to be able to focus all of that ambition into a direction that allows you to arrive and quickly
Mm-hmm.
to your goal, whatever that may be. I see a lot of wands, so it looks like a career,
Yes.
or
Well, there's one wand.
you're passionate. Well, we had last month though.
Oh yes, of course.
You came up as the inverted queen of wands.
What's so strange here is that these cards are extremely positive. You see, they're all upright, and it has to do with carrying your ambition forward in a very directing your will and being forthright about it and achieving internal balance and external balance.
That's the outcome.
That's the outcome.
In the end, you win.
In the end,
Well,
you win.
I don't know if you win.
Well, it's not
As
really-
much as you pull yourself together,
Mhm.
and I think you achieve something that others are going to be not only jealous of, but you may have to endure some negative feedback and even self-talk, like some of that
Self-talk.
those
The
old
old
tapes.
things. Oh well. Oh my God. What will happen? What will happen if?
Mhm.
And so just
It's not practical,
Unexpectedly.
whatever you're doing, though.
well.
Well, I want to interject
perhaps.
that.
Right.
It's not seen as practical,
Mhm.
but it is actually, whatever it is, you're successful at it.
Yes, absolutely. You are going to be very successful in September.
Taking it
Taking it public.
public.
You will be. And there's a lot of movement for you. Might even travel, which is what the card absolutely is. There's
Yeah.
huge movement forward.
Right,
So it's travel over land.
right.
And you are...
It's the big travel, too. This is major travel.
This is major travel.
Yeah, it's not like when we have like the three of wands.
Right.
This is like Europe or across the water, go to Africa, or big deal stuff, right?
Right.
Big job promotion. It's the big stuff.
All I can
So the Eight of Swords is a fear card?
Yeah, it's negative self-talk and fear
Okay.
of
We're in
the
sticks. We're in sticks.
and fear of success. Really, what that seems to me to be, as well as it could be other things. Just unexpectedly, some of that might come back into you, where you go, "Oh my God, can I really do this? Maybe this will happen. Maybe that will happen. Maybe that will happen."
So isn't it interesting, even though Sag, you present as the Queen of Wands inverted, this wild child, independent woman, actually you do have the same, sort of negative
Yes.
self-talk, which actually, in this situation, I feel like it can kind of ground you to have a little bit of that, but you don't want to stay there.
You don't dwell there. Or it could be because it's unexpected that it doesn't necessarily have to be you.
Right. Well,
To deal with the issue, to deal with someone else. It can be,
it could be someone trying to hold you captive with their negative,
it could be,
their negativity there.
but it could also be the idea that someone in your midst is suffering from this dilemma, and you have to deal with it. It could very well be,
It could be.
But
It could be, but to me it just really looks like you are on this sort of journey of like individuation. That's how I see it. Because you got a lot of people around you who aren't all that happy about what you're doing.
right.
So it's kind of, your moment to just do what you want to do, live your life the way you want to live your life, not allow someone else to define you, because you're a fire child, and you seem to be surrounded by these really practical people. But hey, in the end, all that fire pays off.
And you move ahead with your ambition, full speed ahead. That's what the end of the September, you are on fire. Literally.
Yeah.
You literally feel like you're full of energy. You are self-directed. You feel balanced inside. You know what you want, because this is the card of will. The Chariot is the card of will. And you cannot direct your will unless you know what you want. So when you feel certain that you know the direction you want to go, it's easy to move the chariot, which is to prepare yourself for the next battle. That's what this is, a battle. And you're ready for it. It's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to thrive.
Well, it's like a race car driver too, you know?
Yes. Oh,
Because back in the day, the charioteers, man, that was a hard contraption to steer in one direction.
right.
And so if you could manage a chariot,
Which with 2 horses?
would be almost like driving NASCAR
Yes.
or, driving a race car,
Mhm.
basically. So that's what you're
I think
doing.
there's some race car drivers.
There are female race car
There are.
drivers. Absolutely. I wish I could remember her name, the female. She's so cute. She's the spokeswoman for GoDaddy.
Yes.
She's
yes.
adorable. And
I can't remember her name because I don't watch that, but I admire the skill and the talent, definitely.
yeah, so that is you. You're gonna
Danica.
have a great. Oh, it is Danica.
Danica.
You're right. It is Danica. So thanks, Sag. There's your reading.
Yes.
Awesome.
Woo. All right. Well, catch fire and go. Thank you, Giselle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget, forewarned is forearmed.